New breed, global truth.
Lord, award our hard work and dedication. Let us be successful in all our endeavors. They ain't even seen what we seen. They ain't been through what we've been through. It's a vibe to it. New breed. Lord bless me with tenacity. Yeah. We elevate defying gravity. Crabs in the bucket getting smashed to pieces. It's a masterpiece of beautiful catastrophe. My etiquette is poetic. You niggas can have the streets. I just wanna see my kids reach full potential and still visit every hood and not show credentials. Bringing truth in my lyrics parallel with scriptures. I'm Hebrew, this the wave, don't gotta keep saying it. My enemies digging plots, then they laying it. I'm praying just like David did, my cannon steady raging. This summer gonna be a scorcher, catch a midnight train to Georgia. Protected in my fortress, watching rappers get extorted. They just trying to build an image while they vision is distorted. This the future with an old school vibe they ain't used to. Body these acoustics, strangulate the beat so you know a brother ruthless. Final Jubilee and taking trips to Lucia, Hanover, drinking rum and sangria. Watching Babylon burn, these words of kerosene. They ain't seen what we seen. Life is but a dream, walking down the dark tunnel, we can see the high beams. The result of keeping Torah, disconfigure what they told us. Outcasted to the forefront. Oh Lord, they can't ignore us. Keep it sharp, don't let your sword rust or fade away like sawdust. The industry is getting crushed, that's what I call starstruck. Yeah, that's what I call starstruck. These rappers don't even compare. I'm like the wise omen with a 45 on them. All these wicked lies on them, yeah, these chickens out of order. And niggas jump stupid like fishes out the water. These emotional men, there they go ranting again. They enchanted by some coochie that they can't even sniff. A bunch of Adam ass niggas let Eve do the talking. When we pull a kamikaze, vultures clean up the carnage. Niggas quote Bible scriptures, but they really agnostic. Y'all some funny guys, haha, Avion Crockett. We just building our nation, trying to survive the inflation. You ain't rocking with that, then you still in the matrix. Yeah, you still in the matrix. The result of keeping Torah, disconfigure what they taught us. Outcasted to the forefront. Oh Lord, they can't ignore us. Keep it sharp, don't let your sword rust or fade away like sawdust. The industry is getting crushed, that's what I call starstruck. That's what I call starstruck. Now that we got you where we want you.
Tonight, a bizarre update in the YSL trial involving Atlanta rapper Young Thug. Well, his attorneys filed a motion claiming that his co-defendant, Shannon Stillwell, was arrested, quote, while in the midst of a religious ceremony which involved supposed to sacrifice of goats. Stillwell faces several charges, including murder. This new motion was filed to exclude this evidence from the trial.
Oh, man. It don't get more cut and dry than this. And you got all these people questioning whether or not sacrifices are real. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another broadcast. Do me a favor and put a 1 in the chat if everything is streaming seamlessly. We got to talk about this. For sure. Young Thug's, lawyer requests exclusion of goat sacrifices evidence in YSL RICO trial. Man, y'all got to understand these people are Satanists. Better believe he ain't sacrificing no Passover lamb. Besides, the scriptures tell you in Hebrews 10:4, for it is not possible that the blood of bulls and of goats should take away sins, right? That's scripture. And the reason being that these individuals sacrifice animals and allegedly sacrifice humans, which we'll talk more about that in this stream. The reason they do that is because they don't believe in the Messiah. They don't believe in the Savior. These people are antichrist, ladies and gentlemen. They're antichrist. They serve the Baphomet. They're demonic. And there's a lot of young brothers out here in Atlanta, they playing this trap music constantly. I hear it all the time, man. And they don't even realize that they're being inundated and brainwashed by demonic, sick reprobates. And you in these streets listening to this garbage. It's a whole lot of demonic undertones and frequencies in this music. And people out this way, they love it. I mean, they love it. Not even realizing that these individuals are compromising your soul. We're talking about these individuals, these that make this music are bottom of the barrel, garbage, trash people, man. They are the worst of the worst. And that's who's pushed to the forefront. Yep, somebody said it in the chat. They said ATL is like the capital of Black Illuminati. Honestly, facts. This whole YSL case had brung out a lot. If y'all can remember, there was a reality show filmed out here in Atlanta where witches, millionaire witches, were praying for Gunna. You know, they were casting spells to get Gunna free. Y'all remember I covered that story. And where Gunna at right now? He walking around free with a hit record right now after snitching, right? So it's real demonic out here. Y'all remember that, right? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all remember that. When I covered that story of the witches saying that they were going to help Gunna get out. See, it's sorcery and magic out here. But Young Thug, he's been very desperate to get out. He's been doing all kind of rituals. He's been performing all kind of sacrifices, allegedly. I mean, I want you to think about Young Thug, man. This man is the scum of the damn earth, bro. Real talk. Some of the things that we're going to discuss in this video, yeah, some of y'all going to be shocked because you don't follow this guy like that. But let's get into this article here. Young Thug's lawyer requests exclusion of goat sacrifice evidence in YSL RICO charge. Young Thug's attorney has filed a motion to suppress evidence in the Atlanta rapper's RICO trial. WSB-TV reports Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, is asking the court to exclude evidence to YSL co-defendant Shannon S.B. Stillwell's arrest on murder charges last year. On March 17th, 2022, Stillwell was arrested at the East Point, Georgia home while in the midst of religious ceremony, which involved the supposed sacrifice of goats. Worshippers wear all white and sacrifice goats in an effort to bring forth LOA. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, which helps to run the universe and can grant blessings. Yo, this is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. This is what these people are doing, dressed in all white. This is what you need to imagine right here. This is what Young Thug was doing. Him and his team. They was dressed in all white, bathing in the blood of baby goats. Yo, this is what's going on.
Emotional damage.
But these are the individuals that you want to follow in the industry. These are the people that you young brothers is looking up to. Some of you old heads is looking up to them too. Y'all can't get enough of their music. And they're weird. They're weirdos. And, you know, the reason why I personally believe that the lawyer is trying to exclude this evidence is because it's going to point to a lot of other sacrifices that was allegedly made. And he does not want to open up that can of worms because, you know, if this evidence is brought to the table, there's going to be a series of questions that Young Thug nor his attorneys are going to be able to answer. Jay Smith says New Breed, LOA stands for Loa, the gods. See, I don't know nothing about that. That's that ancient mysticism, new age, weird stuff right there, bro. Oh, they say law of attraction. That makes more sense. So they're sacrificing goats for the law of attraction. Tessa, thank you for the $5 contribution. Says, thank you, New Breed. You have helped me so much with what's going on. All praises to the Most High. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Now, Young Thug, his life seems to be surrounded by death. Some of you all don't understand how many people, or you may not be aware of how many people have perished around him. I mean, let me ask y'all this. Do some of y'all remember this only 4 months ago?
We are sad to announce that Young Thug's sister has passed away. For his last video, watch video till end. According to recent reports, Angela Giaria, the sister of popular rapper Young Thug, has passed away. Although her cause of death remains unknown at this time, popular tabloid GOOC confirmed her passing on social media. Young Thug's sister had reportedly just left from seeing him before her untimely death. He responded to the news by stating that he is doing well and has exciting news to share. Young Thug is one of 11 siblings, with Angela being one of his younger sisters. The rapper's siblings have spoken publicly about how important he is to them, not only musically but also personally. Our condolences with his family, fans and their friends. For more information, please subscribe our channel, like and comment in inbox. His brother Unfunk revealed in a 2021 interview with Complex that Young Thug taught him many valuable life lessons and gave him a different perspective on the world. Despite the devastating news of his sister's passing, it seems that Young Thug is staying positive and focused on the future. The exact cause of Angela Giaria's death are not yet known, and it remains unclear how the rapper and his family will be affected. Fans around the world are sending their condolences to the family during this difficult time.
Ladies and gentlemen, everything is coming out. A lot of you all didn't know that happened 4 months ago. And notice it said that this happened right after she visited him. And at the time, he was in prison. So it leads a lot of us to believe that she was a blood sacrifice for Young Thug to get his freedom. And you notice how they never tell you how these family members pass away. They never tell you what's going on. They never really put it out there because the industry is demonic. But Satan is also showing Young Thug that he is hellbound. Young Thug is on his way to hell really fast, ladies and gentlemen. He's on a crash collision course to hell. And he's desperate. He's trying to do everything in his power to get his freedom back. And no matter who stands in the way, these demons and archons that manipulate, control, and torture Young Thug, he is willing to put anybody on the altar of Satan, on the altar of Moloch. It's just that demonic and wicked in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it is. You could deny it all you want. You got all these circumstances right now where we're sitting here second guessing the men of truth who are bringing out the truth. When you got Gilly the Kid's son out of here, you got LeBron James' son getting heart attacks at 18. We talking about an 18-year-old who's an athlete with the best medical doctors, the best trainers, everything, ladies and gentlemen. You got to ask yourself, why is the mortality rate so high for these celebrities and the people that are surrounding them? And if you can't see this, you just blind. You got Obama chef ends up missing. Ricky Smiley's son. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to wake up. You got to understand that we battle not against flesh and blood, but wickedness and principalities in high places. You got to understand that this is a spiritual war, and Satan is trying his best to harness the souls of the people, particularly through this music. There was a scene on Who Cloned Tyrone. And in this scene, they have our people underground in labs, and they're playing certain music, and they're looking at the reaction of our people. They're playing this gangster rap, this trap music, and our people are throwing blows against each other. Our people are killing each other. And then they switch it up to the love frequency, and our people start hugging each other. Your Young Thugs, your Gunners, the babies, little babies, all of these demonic clowns, these weirdos, all of them are part of the industry. All of them are part of further destroying your people, our people. That's the agenda. They're evil. Ladies and gentlemen, they are evil. It just is what it is. The world ain't just peaches and cream. It ain't flowers, all right? Now, it goes on to say, the legal team is now demanding a video of Stillwell's arrest be excluded from evidence, and his charges are unrelated to the Atlanta rapper. So they don't want the video of him being arrested on file, because when the cops came in and kicked in the doors and waved in the 4-4s, they found YSL with white garments on, bathing in the blood of goats, ladies and gentlemen. This is what the police came in to see. It was video on the body cams. This is what they ran in on when they came to arrest these fools. This is what was going on. Talk about some strange stuff, man. Hosea 6:6 says, "For I desired mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of God more than burnt offerings." They don't believe in the knowledge of the Most High. They don't even believe the Most High is real. They believe in Satan. They believe in Lucifer. See, the Most High doesn't require us to be sacrificing animals or people. But guess what? Satan does. Satan requires it. The Most High is not on that. So these people, you know how they word it in the news? They call it a religious ceremony. No, that's not a religious ceremony. That is a demonic, satanic ritual. That's how it should be worded in the news. Not a religious ceremony, a satanic ritual is what it is. I mean, this Young Thug guy, man, it's dark. It goes on to read, although this issue does not directly involve Mr. Williams, as he was never arrested on March 17, but he was doing those rituals, nor charged with Mr. Drink's supposed murder. Law enforcement officers arrested Mr. Shannon Stillwell at 2481 Meadowlark Drive, East Point, Georgia, while in the midst of a religious ceremony. You see how they worded that? Which involved supposed sacrifice of goats. Read the motion. The news arrived several days after Young Thug was denied bond for a 4th time. Thug was denied bond 3 times last year following his arrest in May 2022 on 8 counts as a part of a sweeping RICO indictment against him and 27 individuals said to have been involved in the alleged YSL gang. So this is what gangbangers are doing now. All you gangbangers in the streets who just think you repping a set, you gangbangers who believe that, you just have a brotherhood. Nah, gangbanging and the gangs, they're actually satanic. They're also Freemasonic. If you become symbol literate and you look at the stars, the 5-pointed star, the 6-pointed star, they are part of the Masonic order. It's all demonic. Now, if you think that Young Thug is only dealing with goats, I want you to think a little bit more, man. Nothing but death surround this guy. Peep this.
A young mother is shot and killed after getting into an argument over a bowling ball. The victim is Lakevia Jackson, who has a son with well-known rapper Young Thug. Now, late this afternoon, Atlanta police announced they're questioning a person who they are not calling a suspect. Fox 5's Angelique Proctor has more.
What a sad and ironic development. Lakevia Jackson's family tells me she came here to the bowling alley to have some fun and celebrate a friend's birthday. But somehow, as fate would have it, ended up in an argument over a bowling ball and was fatally shot.
And she just was a very loving, kind person.
Lakevia Jackson's parents are having a hard time wrapping their minds around what happened to their daughter, who is the mother of one of rapper Young Thug's children. They say 31-year-old Jackson headed to the Metro Fun Center on Metropolitan Parkway with friends Thursday night.
She was celebrating her birthday at the bowling alley with a very close family friend.
Her mother tells me a second group came in and started taking over. That's when an argument ensued over a bowling ball.
Senseless. Could have been avoided. Like I said, the homicide detective said it best. Conflict resolution. People just don't know how to resolve conflict. Everybody want to pick guns up to solve a conflict.
Atlanta police spent the early morning hours looking at ballistics evidence. They also say they have several cooperating witnesses who are helping them piece together what happened. Meanwhile, Lakevia, who is described as kind-hearted and loving, leaves behind a 14-year-old son with Young Thug and grieving parents.
If he would do something cowardly and heartless like that to a woman, he'll do it to anybody. He's the type of person that needs to be off the street.
The family tells me Atlanta police have surveillance video from the inside. They are hopeful that video will lead to an arrest. In Southwest Atlanta, Angelique Proctor, Fox 5 News.
Yeah, man. I mean, hopefully everything is working properly, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting some freezes on my end, but nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I think these news briefs speak for themselves, but you got to understand, a lot of people choose not to see. And you also got to understand that these entertainers, these rappers, they have to constantly commit these atrocities. It's constant. If they're not dealing with human sacrifice, allegedly, they're dealing with animal sacrifice. It has to go on consistently. It's nonstop. They always have to do the rituals to maintain the success. And the minute they slip off, things happen. Young Thug is evil, straight up. And, you know, I see some people in the chat saying how they feel sorry for his child's mother. Well, you got to understand, these women choose to deal with thugs. They choose to deal with men who are reprobates, wicked, switch hitters, effeminate, vile, disgusting, demonic men. And they choose to have children by these men. So I don't really feel sorry for her, to be honest with you. And that may sound cold to you, but that's just how I feel about it, because we have choices in life. Now, it is messed up. And the point that I would like to bring out is that these people don't have no love. It don't matter who it is. It can be their child. It could be anybody, their mother, father, sister, brother. It could be anybody. And they're willing to put them on the chopping block, on the altar of Satan. The industry, Hollywood, is the modern day altar of Moloch. So, you know, if you listen to this story and you have any level of common sense, you know that it just doesn't add up. Over a bowling ball, out of all people, over a bowling ball, his child's mother got whacked. And that, ladies and gentlemen, now you the child's mother of Young Thug. He this big street cat. I want you to think about this. He got a big gang, YSL, 27 members, a lot of them rappers. They got ties all over the streets. You think somebody gonna whack his child's mother? You think somebody gonna whack his baby mama over a bowling ball? When Young Thug got all this money, all this reach in the streets, who would do that? That's a death sentence. Anybody who understands how the streets work, that just don't even begin to remotely add up. Right? They don't even begin to make sense. Anybody who have any street savvy and understand how it works out here, that ain't sounding right. But they give you these ridiculous cover stories. So we got Young Thug caught in the act of sacrificing a goat with his gang. We got his sister she mysteriously dies. We don't even know what happened to her. The news won't even tell you. Right after she visited Young Thug in jail 4 months ago, she passes away. Right after. And you have last year, his child's mother getting whacked at a bowling alley in Atlanta. I mean, it should be safe to say that this man is straight up evil, ladies and gentlemen. Straight up evil. And the scriptures tell us. Genesis 22. Actually, that's the wrong scripture. Pardon me. Proverbs 21:3. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. To do justice and judgment is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. These people don't believe in the Lord. These people only believe in God and the Lord and the Most High when they receiving an award. And they claiming they believe in God, but that's not the God you think it is. When they say, hey, look, I want to thank God for, all the struggles and pain and everything we overcame. I want to thank God. They're talking about Satan. They're talking about Beelzebub, Inky. That's their God. The Baphomet, Lucifer, the one they call a light bearer. That's who they worship. Yup, somebody says they're thanking their God, the devil, right? Somebody said Shaolin says his baby mother sacrificed. Now, if Young Thug blow up further, it will be confirmation that indeed she was sacrificed for fortune and fame. Well, here's the thing. Young Thug is in prison. I don't believe Young Thug is going to get out. I think Satan has his clutches so far in Young Thug that Young Thug would be willing to off his own sister in attempts to get out. Because all Thug know is sacrifice. All he know is the ritual sacrifice. And I think he went through the other door too, if you know what I mean. We seen him in a dress. We seen this man wearing a whole little girl's dress out here. I think Young Thug then took all avenues possible. But Satan wanted his soul really bad. See, somebody brung it out in the chat. If Young Thug knew that he was an Israelite and he knew the truth, he would be a Levite. So Young Thug is big on magic, sorcery, witchcraft. The Levites were in charge of our ceremonies. The Levites were in charge of, certain rituals that was conducted unto the Most High. But Young Thug is operating on the other side. Satan really wanted Young Thug's soul. And Young Thug gave his soul to Satan. Young Thug is on his way to hell. That's what's going on. He's on his way to hell. And Satan is just trying to get as many people out of the way before he takes them there. I would not doubt if Young Thug end up dying in prison. I would not doubt that. And I'm talking about in the near future. I would not doubt that. At the road he's going, Satan is almost done with him. Because this is how the devil works. All you inspiring artists who believe in that you can come up and be successful in the industry, all you got to do is, throw up a pyramid and cover your eye and just fit in, get in how you fit in, and you thinking you can rise to prominence and success in the industry. No, this is what's going to happen. Satan is going to destroy everyone around you. All the money you earn, you're not going to be able to spend it because you're going to be in a sale. And he's going to eliminate you at the end and drag you to hell after you done destroyed everything around you. After everything you touch turns to death, he's going to take you. Real talk. Jane Doe says they always have to sacrifice somebody to move up, famous or not. they always have to sacrifice. It's the way they show you they're in control. Right. I mean, this is serious stuff. This is real talk. The scriptures tell us, Romans 12:1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of Yah, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, wholly acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service. We're supposed to be a sacrifice by consecrating our flesh, man. We're supposed to be a sacrifice by honoring the law, statutes, and commandments, not letting certain things go into our bodies, not laying with certain people. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be a living sacrifice ourselves by being consecrated. But these fools out here really geeked out. They geeked out, man. They weird, man. Listen, I'm going to read some more of this article here about Young Thug and these goat sacrifices, man. That article I went to, that was complex, but I want to get into the Atlanta Journal, right? I want to get into the Atlanta Journal because we need all the description possible on this, right? Let me share this with y'all. This is what's going on in the industry, man. This is what's going on right here. Young Thug's lawyer wants goat sacrifice excluded from evidence. Would you look at this? Would you look at this? Hold on, what happened? Where's the actual article? Oh, wow. They want you to subscribe to unlock the content. Okay. We're not doing that. We ain't doing that. Yeah, that's where we draw the line. I want everybody to pound the like button on the video. I'm bringing out a lot for y'all. So pound the like button. We're going to bring up another article. You see how they do? They always trying to monetize something, man. We want the evidence. We want to know what they was doing with them goats. I'm telling you, man, these weirdos be running around butt naked and running through the woods with hoods on, all that, man. They're weird. Y'all thinking these people are thugs. Y'all really think they gangbangers and they out here, nobody can blank with them and all that? No, man, they just weirdos. They some cloak and dagger, just dweebs, man. That's really what they are. Who then allow Satan to bend them over backwards, pretty much. That's all they are. Allow Satan to bend their over backwards and take their souls up out of them. That's all. That's all. Ain't nothing to it. Bunch of booty warriors who summon the devil and do unthinkable, unspeakable acts. They run around drinking pee. They running around being weird. They running around dressing in women's clothing. This is the people that you street dudes looking up to. This is who the street dudes is looking up to. This is who y'all planning, y'all whip riding to. Yeah, this is what these people doing. Bathing in the blood of baby goats. Like when you think about it, bro, like, what are y'all listening to? They running around wearing dresses and sacrificing innocent animals, puppies and kittens, man. That's what's going on in the industry, bro. Wearing purses. Man, look, man. The evidence is out there, man. This is what your boy Young Thugger been doing. And you got these grown men running around tomorrow. This is my best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my... Yeah, man, this is what y'all listening to, man. Oh, this is complex again. Hold up, man. I shared the wrong one. I mean, this is something else. Hold up. I mean, we need to bring real music back. Stop the nonsense. Hold up. Let me bring this up. Yeah, this is what people listening to, man. He told you in his music. He said, I done a lot of just to live this lifestyle. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember lifestyle? He said he did a lot to live this lifestyle, didn't he? That's what he told you.
He did a lot to live that lifestyle. Got grown men running around listening to that song. Sounds very, very effeminate, bro. That song Lifestyle sounds very effeminate. And he's telling you he did a lot to live how he living. Y'all just don't know how much he done, man. So yeah, they saying that they got a whole video of this this goat sacrifice in evidence. So in the courtroom, if you can imagine, they don't want this video released for a reason. They don't want this video released, bro. Because you know how it's going to make Young Thug look in court. And then you got all these social media personalities and content creators following the case firsthand. Yo, they don't want that out there. Seriously. So it goes on to say, things in the Young Thug YSL case just got a whole lot weirder. Because he weird. Look at him. That's a weird dude right there. That's weird. That's a weird dude. Y'all think that's thug. So this a thug right now. Let me get this right. The streets of Atlanta. Y'all got to hold this L, man. Y'all got to hold this L because you know what? Y'all thought that this was a gangster. Y'all thought that this was a real ninja. Y'all thought this was the king of the streets. But he's a weirdo. He's weird. Even the news is saying he weird. Right? He weird. Anyway, let's go. It says, as rapper Young Thug and various members of the YSL Stoner Life gang still faces charges in connection to 56 count indictments. Things in the case took yet another weird turn. Per Complex, the latest absurdity stems from one attorney's request to not have a video of an arrest of co-defendant Shannon SB shown during the trial. You can't even show the arrest. While this request may seem small, the video reportedly shows the arrest going down during a religious ceremony, a satanic ritual, including the alleged sacrificing of goats. Yes, actual goats. Stillwell's legal team argued that the video isn't necessary to show during the trial, as it will only inspire further prejudice. You dudes are demonic. This is just the latest strange turn in the topsy-turvy case that seems more bizarre moments that in an episode of Black Mirror. They previously reported the root. Those moments include a drug handoff in the middle of a court hearing, a lawyer threatening to create an OnlyFans account, Young Thug releasing an album from jail, a judge threatening to arrest members of Gunna's family for context. Yo, yeah, it does. This whole case is like an episode of Black Mirror, bro. This whole case is bizarre. It's bizarre. And ladies and gentlemen, man, y'all got to pound the like button. We got to get over 1,000 likes on each video because y'all know what they do over here, man. Stop playing games, man. I'm bringing it out. So many people tag me on Instagram wanting me to react to this, and here you have it. Somebody said Young Thug probably in the Bing loving the meat cycling. Yeah, you know he is. You know Young Thug in there dropping the soap on purpose. You already know that. You already know what's going on up in there, man. God exposing these wicked satanic individuals, man. And you know, I don't have no remorse for them. So that's why I'm talking like this. I don't have no remorse for them. I don't care about them. Because they don't care about all the countless souls they leading to hell with their disgusting, disturbing music. They don't care about all the bodies that's popping up on the streets because they putting out these demonic undertones. And they damn sure didn't care nothing about that little baby goat while they was bathing in their blood. And you know, it's a reason why. It's a bigger reason why they don't want that footage released. There's more going on in that video than we know. It's more going on in that video. And I don't know what the lawyer talking about. I hope the judge make Young Thug confess. I believe he will have to confess. I think that evidence is not going to get thrown out. I hope they play it. And when they play it, you know, it streams on social media live. I know DJ Academics, if they do it, he gonna pick that up immediately. I know that he's gonna be playing that immediately. I would love to see reactions to that. I would love for that to spread everywhere. So it's no excuse for everybody out here who question whether or not in the industry blood sacrifices are conducted. And I don't even know what the lawyer talking about prejudice. Listen, Young Thug is on wiretaps ordering hits. Young Thug got caught with a mother load of drugs in his home. Young Thug got snitched on by his ace Boom Coon. What more prejudice could the courts have? I wish they just end the damn case, get a man life, or give him the electric chair, and send him to hell because he ain't repenting. His sister gone 4 months ago. He ain't repenting. Go ahead and get rid of him. What's the do here? All these bodies attached to him, get rid of him. He been trying to do all these satanic rituals to get out of jail. It ain't work yet. It ain't work yet. Send him on his merry way. He wanted to be a demon. He wanted to be on demon time. He wanted to wear dresses. I don't even know why so many people have sympathy for these guys. Listen, here's the thing. The scriptures say the world love his own. That's the reason why no matter how much evil that these individuals do, no matter how much y'all see, y'all can see the sacrifices. You can see the evil. You can see how dark these people are. No matter how much you're shown, some of you still have a soft spot in your heart for the villain because you live in a society where within our people, black folks, y'all evil as hell. Y'all cheer for the villain and you crucify the heroes. That's just the truth. You cheer for the villains and you crucify our heroes. Y'all evil. Y'all want barbarous. Y'all don't want the Messiah. Y'all want barbarous. So I'm making it clear where I stand. I'm making it clear where I stand. I don't want that man free in the streets. And so it's more bodies dropping in Atlanta. I live out here in Georgia. I don't want to see that. And I really don't care how people feel about it. I walk these streets all the time, but the Most High protects me day in and day out. And I ain't got to sacrifice nothing to be protected. You think these people like us telling the truth like this? Trophy is royalty says, hope he repent. That's what I'm talking about. I don't care whether he repent or not. That's on him. That's on his soul. I'm at that point. I don't have no compassion for these evildoers, bro. I just don't. I don't have the patience that the Most High have. The Most High have patience with these people. I'm working on that. But for a person to allegedly line up their sister, line up their child's mother, sacrifice goats, wear women's garments, make music, destroy people. Not even to mention, there was another member of YSL who died right around the time the case was going down. Y'all remember that? Right around the time they got arrested, there was another YSL member who died. That was a possible sacrifice to keep him silent. So it's death all around this man. He's demonic. I don't like evil. I can't stand evil, bro. I don't be sitting here praying for evil people. I just don't do it. RC says, nah, Breed, they don't. I worry. Says, hold up. Nah, Breed, they don't. I worry about y'all's safety, but I know God got the good souls. I understand that you're protecting from these sick souls. Absolutely. Real talk. That's real talk. That's why I'm able to speak so boldly the way I do. I'm not afraid of these people. Yeah, Lil Keed was his name. Yep. Lil Keed. What happened to Lil Keed? Damn, this man. Who is he, man? Who is Young Thug? He's like Kira off Death Note, bro. I don't know if y'all fans of anime, but that's Young Thug. He's like Kira off Death Note. All you gotta do is write their name on a piece of paper, and it's over. I mean, the list is wild. You got Lil Key. They say it was a drug. Marcus, they always say it's a drug overdose. They always say that. You think he just happened to drug overdose right around the time YSL was arrested? Come on, man. The list is crazy, man. You got his sister 4 months ago, his child's mother a year ago. You got Lil Key, and you got this man getting caught bathing in the blood of a baby goat, wearing all white, running around with his gang. Man, hey, you can think what you want to think. I know what this industry about. And yep, go y'all, you right. Key look healthy to me. Key look rather healthy to me. To all of a sudden be dying of an overdose. Same thing with Jimi Hendrix and all these other people. They always use that. Like, that ain't nothing. You know how easy it is to stage a drug overdose? That's nothing. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Exactly. Woe unto them, man. Woe unto them individuals who have a love and admiration for these wicked industry clowns, but you got a hatred for your own people. You have a hatred for truth because you don't like how it make you feel. You look at us as being self-righteous because we calling out how it is. Real talk. Somebody said, damn, bro, yeah, Young Thug out of pocket. Real talk. Real talk. But it is what it is, man. You know, this is how I go down in the industry. I think you're left with no excuse at this point. You know, I don't have much more to say about this situation. Stop supporting that wicked music. If you want to hear some real music, go to New Breed, Universal ENT, and hit the like button on this video. Go over there, hit the subscribe button. I got exclusive content over there, live streams, music, uploads, and so forth, man. So go through it and subscribe to the other channel. All right. I'll leave the channel link in the description box. All right. And look, thank y'all, man. Hopefully y'all gain some insight. There you go right there. New Breed, Universal ENT. Go subscribe. That's pretty much my nighttime show. That's pretty much my evening channel. If y'all wonder where I be at in the evening streaming, that's where I be at most of the time. Right. So if you ever want to know where New Breed at during the night, go over there and subscribe. Anyway, I love each and every one of y'all. Support the content at nubreed.love. Get yourself some love notes. In exchange, you'll have discounted on all merchandise in our network. And on top of that, you'll be blessing your nation and your people, helping build up on our land. And so people can have a safe haven and a place to be when this thing goes down, because it's going down. You hear me? Anyway, I love y'all. With that being said, shalom and peace.